Hi, Nicole. How are you doing today? Oops. I'm having technical difficulties trying to get this up. So I thought today I'd try to get some back stitching done on the Magic Castle. So that's all that's left in this one. What are you working on tonight? Okay, well, thanks for joining in. It's been a while since I've done a live. I've got a ton of different screens up on my computers, and the latency is like really bad. It's funny watching yourself at like 3 seconds later. And um, I think this is why I'm not a fan of backstitching, is because you have to figure out where you are in the pattern to do the backstitching. And you've already covered up the grid lines. So it's just a little difficult. It's probably why most people do it as they go and not at the very end. We got a big snowstorm last night here. It was nearly blizzard conditions because the wind was so bad. But thank goodness I didn't have to get out in it, so. It's all melting off today. So that's good. Hi, CJ. What are you planning on working on tonight, or have you worked on something today? Give me just a sec. Um, this one is the Magic Castle. I've finished the stitching on it. I just need to do the back stitching on the bottom half of it. So I'm not a fan of back stitching, if you don't already know. Oh, you'll be working on Beloved. Something tells me you're gonna get that done before I even get halfway through it. But I have been thinking about maybe in May, instead of doing Mania where you have a bunch of starts, I might do the like kind of monogamous May and work on Beloved. So that's something I'm thinking about. I'll still have something on the weekends different because I don't think I could stitch on one thing for an entire month, but we'll see. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think many like back stitching. Oh, that would be fun. Both of us working on Beloved. If anybody else is working on Beloved, uh, by Heaven and Earth Designs, maybe we'll make a hashtag or something for May and do Beloved, and y'all can join in. Hi, Carol. Wow, from Australia. That's awesome. Y'all are in the middle of summer? Is that right? Yes, CJ, I am still working on my crochet patterns. I have two that I need to get written up, and I've been procrastinating. And one of them I need to get pictures, so yeah. Oh, you're into autumn. Oh, okay. Okay, all the way. I think it's right here. I'm ready for spring to get to us here in the States so I can start planting some flowers. I got some new bulbs for my flower garden a couple weeks ago. Yeah, Carol, bag stitching, not fun. Oh, thank you, CJ. Oh, in California, yeah, I bet y'all want the rain. This little rain snowstorm that we just got the past couple days has been the first rain that we've gotten here in Texas. I don't know, 3 months or something like that. We had high winds right before this rainstorm weather, and it caused a fire that, I mean, the winds just made that fire rage on until the rain came, actually. Yeah, I bet, CJ. Where did I put my scissors? Oh. We need some of that rain from Australia. Carol? Didn't Australia have like flooding not that long ago? Having this piece on the scroll frame kind of makes me want to put uh, my other pre-stamped on a scroll frame instead of doing it in hand. The stitches seem to come out neater when I put it on a frame, but I like the, relaxed stitch of just doing it in hand, not having to worry about it being on a frame. This way. Maybe we can get the lantern and all this white over here done today. Oh, how many do I have going? That's a good question. um, at the beginning of the year, let me see. I can tell you a rough estimate of how many counted I have. And then there's the pre-stamps that I have going too. So three. So I have 23 counted going right now. And then 3, 4, 5. And then 5 more pre-stamped. I don't count this one in it because it's just backstitching. But I kind of went crazy this past year because I had just started cross stitching and I wanted to start everything. So I did. And I'm okay with that. I just enjoy, I just do what I want and what I enjoy doing. So I am not ashamed of how many whips I have going. Thanks. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I think I'm off somewhere. Yeah, I just started at the beginning of 20, 2021. Yeah. It was my pandemic craft. This was my first piece I got. This is what started it all. Was this Magic Castle piece. Whoa. And then I move it. I agree, CJ. Stitch what you want. Have fun stitching. I like pre-stamps just because it's mindless, and when you're tired at the end of the day, or you just kind of your brain's done but you still want to stitch on something. That's why I like my pre-stamps. And right now I just went back to work after, I don't know, haven't worked in about 3-4 years, because I was going to school. And so I got a part-time job while I look for um, a software engineer or a programming job, which is what I went to school for. So I'm just working part-time, and man, at the end of the day, I'm tired. Just from, the fact that I haven't worked in so long, my body's just not used to it anymore. And so whenever I get get home from doing that, because it's a pretty physical job. I I just get my pre-stamped and stitch on that. Don't like what that did there. Uh, do I like one company over the other for pre-stamp? Not really. I mean, Joy, Sunday, and Maydeer are really good companies. They the only downside to theirs is that the symbols that are on the pattern key here and that are on the chart or on the actual fabric are different. But I know, what is it? There's some stores, Biggest Crafts, uh, PVOVP store. Um, there's another one that have some good pre-stamps, but you can find some on Amazon. That's where I got this one from. So yeah, software engineering. It wasn't my first choice. I actually did my first bachelor's degree in exercise science, and I was going to go into physical therapy, but for some medical reasons, I wasn't going to be able to do the job that it required, do the work that it required. So I decided to go back for computer programming, and so that's what I did, and wound up. I thought I was gonna do the the bachelor's degree was computer programming, but it wound up being computer science with concentration in software engineering. So that was a nice little bonus at the end. But yeah, just look on Amazon. There's a lot, and it'll say pre-stamped in the description. I really don't like those stitches right there. But I'm not gonna take them out. That's all of that color for that section. Yeah, there are a lot of jobs, but um, I'm having a hard time finding one because I'm a newbie and it's kind of hard to get a job with someone who doesn't have any experience in the field. So I started a course for user design, a Google certificate course that I'm hoping will help me land a job. But let's see what color we need next on this. Yellow. Number 11. Thanks, DJ. I hope so. I hope so. Oh, I was going to show you guys. I can't remember who asked me. But we were talking about putting threads on floss cards like this, and they kind of get tangled up and in a mess. Well, I've heard about braiding them, so I decided to try it. And you have to do this like really, really loose, like extremely loose braiding. But I braided my Sea Witch ones, and it seems to be working okay. If you do it too tight, it won't work. But it's keeping them really nice, not tangled up. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys while I had that out. I want to do it on all of them, but it kind of takes some time to braid them. But the more flosses you have on a card, the less they get tangled, it seems like. And then as they thin down a bit, then they start to get a little jumbled up. Yeah, the colors are pretty. Wait, what color am I doing right now? Yellow. Yeah, yellow. On the pattern. This is DMC 414. You guys are making backstitching so much funner than just sitting here by myself trying to get all this backstitching done. I still can't get over the colors on the Sylvia Sword project. I am in love with those colors. That's all of that color. And I'm just running my needle under stitches in the back. I lost my scissors again, guys. Oh, here they are. I'm really good at doing that. If that was a Olympic sport of losing your scissors, I might just win gold. CJ, where did you start on your beloved piece? What did you start in the corner or in the middle? Four. Color number 4. 310. My favorite color. Not being sarcastic, it really is my favorite color. Oh. In the top left. That's where I started mine at. That's usually where I start all my full coverage pieces too. But I'm right-handed. I can't decide if I want to keep going down on my pages, because if I do, I'm going to have to move my scroll frame here pretty soon. Or if I'm gonna go over to the next page, the second page, across the row. Which more than likely that's what's gonna happen. I would like to finish page 2, but it's just not in the, viewing of the scroll frame of where it's at right now. Tina Stitches. I don't think I've come across her. I'll have to go look her up. Yeah, I don't think I have. I always like finding new floss tubers. Okay, that's cool. That's what I had originally planned on doing, was going across it. Um, and doing, page one, page two. But then I had the string still um, there, so I just continued down. I always find it so interesting how people can just like go randomly across a pattern. I think it looks so cool, but my brain can't handle that. Oh, really? Is she doing the supersized? I'm really gonna have to go check her out. Because I've seen the mini Boogie Stitcher Ashley is doing it. So I've seen the mini, and I think she's, I don't know, maybe halfway. Oh yeah, you feather into the pages. I started to have um page lines. Yeah, I started to have page lines when I started the Beloved, because I was doing it block by block, but my strands were being carried down. So I was having lines going down. So I switched over to doing diagonal stitching, and I haven't had the lines since. So, oh, really? Wow, she's almost done with it. That's really cool. Have to go check her out and see what ours might look like one day. 2016. 6 years. I think that's a pretty good time frame though for 6 years. She works on it a lot, or she's a fast stitcher. Okay. Oh, I missed one. I missed a strand down here. I'll have to go back and get that. 1, 2. Bottom. I've seen that one on hers. Where'd that strand go? Oh well. Yeah, I've seen that alternate reality. It's pretty. I got a couple of Max Colors this year from Heaven and Earth. I got the stitching shelf, the traveling stitching shelf, I think it's what it is. I got that one in supersized Max Color. And then I got what was it called? Magic Studies. I got that one in Max Color. Regular size, but Max Color. And then there was an octopus one I got in Max Color too. I just think Max Color will make it look so much better with all the detail. But I haven't started one yet. I've been doing good this year that I've only had one start that I hadn't planned, which was the deer landscape that I just showed. Uh, that one. And I think the reason is because I need fabric to start my other ones and I don't have it. So I've got to save up to get some fabric so I can start some more. Oh, it'll be your next new start. I don't know what my next new start will be. I have a few. I should do a video on all my patterns that I have. But where'd my phone go? See if my phone has enough battery to let me look at them. I was thinking about starting what it was it another Thread Geeks pattern? I think it might have been a Thread Geeks pattern. Um it was Venom. What kind of fabric do you like, CJ? And where do you get it at? I'll work on putting one together, CJ, for all my patterns. Oh no, this is when I wanted to start. Let me see if I can show you guys. I got this one off of Etsy. I can't remember the store. But let me see if y'all can see it. Isn't this one beautiful? I want to get fabric and start this one. And I think it's about the size of a regular Hade. Let me see if I can. All my alerts. Nope. Well, sorry guys, I was trying to show it to you. Not the greatest pictures. Maybe there. But that one, I love it. I'm gonna get more patterns from her at some point. But yeah. Okay, that would be cool, CJ. Yeah, this Venom pattern I want to start. It's for my fiance, but I think I'm gonna get some gray Adas so I don't have to stitch the background. And this is the Venom one. This one's from Thread Geeks. I want to start that one for the fiance. Let me get the name. Hold on. From the depths. Where was it from? Okay. It was from, let me see if I can get it. The I Paint with Needles. I Paint with Needle. That's where it's from. It's called the Goddess Cross Stitch Pattern PDF Fairy Fantasy Cross Stitch Chart. And I did have a little bit of trouble getting it, but I just had to contact him and ask them to send me the PDF because for some reason it wouldn't let me download it from Etsy, and they just sent it over. So they were really nice. But I'm definitely gonna get some more of theirs. Will I ever stitch them all? Probably not. I might start them all. But you're welcome. Well, that's about an hour, guys. So I think I'm gonna call this stream. Do y'all like this Tuesday night? Uh, this time to do lives? Because I quite enjoyed this live. It was fun chatting with you guys and actually got some backstitching done. Y'all made it not so boring. $18 count. Yeah, I've gotten into 28 count because I do a lot of my bigger ones tent stitch. Oh, hi Amy. I know some of y'all are just joining, but I think we've been on for about an hour. So I'm about to get off. I will try my best to do this again next Tuesday at around 6 o'clock. I'll let you guys know though if next week if it will happen or not. But maybe we can make this a weekly thing. So I hope you all have a good night. I will, Amy. I will do this again. I really enjoyed talking with y'all. So I hope you all have a good night and have a good rest of y'all's week. Bye for now.